What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video related to the monetization adpocalypse thing. Now, I want to make this video because I think I finally did it. I think I finally made YouTube push to keep me afloat. So, let me explain what happened. Let me explain to you the journey that I went on like the past couple weeks, almost a month, of me just fighting with YouTube, me trying to be like, hey, this, and this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. Of course, I'm not going to show any, uh, emails because I don't want to really put them on display. But I just want to talk to you about it and summarize how I basically did it, how I basically fixed my adpocalypse problem. Now, I will say this, there are a few that are still screwed. Any of my videos that I hit request review, I screwed myself. What I should have done is I should have just not requested a manual review. I should just left them alone. That I should have just not even have paid attention to it. I should have just let it go. Because now everything's fixed. Everything that is not requested to be reviewed has been fixed. It's all been fixed. It's all turned back green. Except for the ones I requested a review for. So there's that. Oops, my bad, that's fine. They're old videos, that's fine. But I'm happy because now my new videos will be able to be alive, to live, to not be restricted by limited ads or no ads, because I made YouTube do their job. And that's some strong words coming from me, especially because. And now I'll explain to you how I did this. So you might have noticed I have been talking about this for a while now. I've been talking about, and recently, yesterday and the day before, I saw another two of my YouTubers talk about this, about how they're having problems. Actually, three, because of today. I heard another one talk about it, about how he said something about, oh, YouTube doesn't like horror games or whatever. Well, that's going to be tested with me, the Rad Brad, and a bunch of other people who are going to be playing that game. We'll see, but I think here's what you do. Some of you were probably asking your question like, what do I do? How do I fix my limited ads or no ads thing? Well, hopefully my personal experience can maybe help you. So, a few weeks ago, I had the courage to actually email the support team. I was talking to one person, which I will not name names, and I was just like, hey, this is my problem. And they kind of just kept referring to their text and to their guidelines, which I did take up the liberty to read. And then it got to the point where my argument was, hey, these videos are in the rules. They are following the guidelines. Why are they being demonetized? Why are they being limited or no ads? What's going on? So I'm sitting there arguing with this person for a few days now. It's been days of me just going back and forth with this one person. And then it gets to the point where they even have someone else start talking to me, someone I don't even know, and just, again, shows me the guidelines, shows me the rules. And I have to keep pushing and pushing. And remember, this is like 10 to 11 emails to the finalization of this conclusion here. So after 10 to 11 emails, I get the final email saying, oh, can you give us a little survey about how our support team helped you or if you had any help? And I filled the survey out. And I put slightly dissatisfied or whatever because I felt like the problems were fixed, but I still had problems with other things. And this is. Let me give you another example of how I think I was able to convince YouTube to turn me back on. Because I personally think it is a switch now. I think that this robot, it's not the robot, it's a switch. It's got to be some type of switch that they pull on YouTube channels, because let me explain. So you guys know the age restriction thing, right? Well, before I got to my last couple emails, I put an age restriction on my 2 Evil Within game Let's Plays. Or was it 3? It was 3 of them. All 3 of them. I put a restriction on both of them. Age restriction. Because I was trying to test the waters. I was trying to see what works, what doesn't work. And I found out they fully demonetized those videos, meaning I will not get no revenue off of them no matter how many views or likes or whatever they get, which is fine. It's an old video, whatever. But then I started asking, this was actually my final question. How come you guys were breaking your rules? Because here's what the rules state. The rules state in the guidelines to request a manual review, because they told me that they manually reviewed these videos. If you go back and you look at my Resident Evil videos, they're not past 1,000 views. They said it has to be at least 1,000 views or higher to reach that threshold for them to manually review that video. Then my counter argument was, how come you manually reviewed my video if it did not pass that threshold? So I basically caught them on their own bullshit. And yes, I said bullshit because guess what? I did it, man. I beat the system. I did it. Because when you're smart, when you're able to... That's why a lot of people say knowledge is power. And that's true. Because if you're smart, you know what you're doing. You're following the rules, and you're smart enough to use the rules against them. That's when you know you're good. And I'm pretty proud of myself, I'll be honest. So I basically got lucky. I called them on their own bullshit, and they sent me a survey, and I uploaded a video last night, and no problems. No problems. It didn't get demonetized, didn't turn yellow. Green. All the way green. So I'm like, wow. Did I really just be like... Did I just like punch him in the shoulder and be like, hey, fix this? And yeah, that's basically, like I said, a summary of how I was able to do this. Now, like I said, this is not going to be the savior of for everyone of how to fix their problem. I was trying to fix mine by following all the guidelines and all the rules. And I'll be honest, with this video, I'm still testing the waters of what I can say, what I can't say, stuff like that. But yeah, that's my story, guys. That's how I was able to fix my channel. I fixed it. I hope people can see this video, maybe get some tips, some tricks. Like I said, contact YouTube, follow the rules for a while, see where it gets you. If try to pull some tricks on them, and that's what I did. I pulled a trick on them. I was like, hey, you just broke your rule to punish me, and I can legally get you for that. And that's what I think made them scared, and that's what I think made them switch the switch back and leave me alone. So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, don't take anybody to court. I'm not saying like, oh, you got to take anybody to court. I didn't. All I did was I was like, hey, I just called you out on your own bullshit. So what are you going to do? And like a game of chess, what did they do? Nothing. They couldn't do anything. They lost. They were in a corner. So I hope that helps you guys, for people who are struggling with monetization problems or limited no ads. That was my problem for a while. I've been thinking about maybe trying to set up something where, you know, we can try to talk about this in a community forum or something. But yes, if you are smart and you can call them out on their own rules and regulations, if they are, you know, if they're breaking their own rules. That's how I did it. That's how I did it. I basically caught them on their, you know, off of their own stupidity. So that's what happened, guys. I mean, I hope you get what I'm saying. like I said, this was not a walk in the park. I'll be honest, I was really, really stressed for the last month, the last couple weeks, because I was like, this is my job. This has become something that's not only become a passion, it's become a job, it's become like a priority, it's become something I love to do. I swear to God, guys, I swear to God, I love to sit here and do videos. Every time I sit here and do videos, it's like, yes, I love it. This is something that makes me so happy to do. And, you know, that's why a lot of people, especially I heard a lot of other YouTubers say they feel bad because it's like they've been that small before. And they know what it's like to go from 0 to a million, couple million subscribers. I'm not nowhere near close to that, but I am still proud of the 200-something subscribers I do have, which is fine. I've always said that. That's enough. You know, I don't need an X amount of subscribers. You guys are enough. And I am always happy to have more and more people subscribe. Keep coming in, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep watching. Like, it really means a lot to me, and I couldn't thank you guys enough. I really appreciate it. All the support you guys have been giving me with these videos lately. And now this has turned into a thank you video. What the heck? But yeah, I'm really happy that I was lucky enough to be smart enough to fix my channel, and that's pretty ballsy. That's pretty hard to do. So, like I said, if you have questions, if you have like, hey, what should I do? I can possibly answer that question now because I have, from personal experience, gone through this and won. So if you guys feel like you have questions, or if you're starting your channel, you're having limited or no ads problems right now, let me know. I'll try to talk to you in the comments or something, maybe on my Twitter or something, anything. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for bearing with me with this problem for the last couple weeks, last month. I will not be talking about this anymore. We'll be talking about the evil within. We'll be talking about, you know, all the new games coming out, the movies. I don't know when I'm gonna see that It movie. I heard that movie's good. I want to review that movie. But that's it, guys. I'm excited for the future. I hope you guys are too. And I'm out of here. Up, and away. See you guys.